I've got leg day coming up. We're talking about the pre-leg day anxiety, and because I've got anxiety, he's getting anxiety, and your body knows what's coming, so it's preparing for the storm.
My anxiety is brought on because I found out that he's feeling anxious. I was actually pretty chilled up until the point where I saw him put an Instagram story out saying that he was feeling anxious. And I've taken a pre-workout, which isn't going to help because that's only going to add to the anxiety. So I'm just going to have to fucking suck it up really and see what happens.
Mike hasn't trained with Rob yet, so he doesn't know what's coming.
If he dies, he dies.
He dies, he dies. Ready, rock and roll? Alright, it's just warming up. Easy leg extensions. This Nautilus leg extension is sick as well. Super smooth.
The storm is coming, but I'm prepared. I'll be gone for a while, but don't be scared. Right now, I don't know if I'll ever arrive. Where the grass is green, we're still alive.
Okay, so first we're going to leg extension, 15 reps heavy, then to Smith front squat, which is probably my most hated exercise. I find it hard to hold the weight there. Then to leg press, and then back leg extension, but on a lighter weight. So one big giant set. That's warm up, I'm already out of breath, so this is going to be fruity.
Into the black hole. Sing for my soul. Through the black hole. To make myself whole again. I'll give it all.
Go to failure to try and improve because Rob's fucking horrible. And I just close my eyes, hope for the best. It's very like a sadistic process of training that you're almost going against human nature to hurt yourself, to improve. So it's almost against like what it biologically set up to do. I can't even talk, but it's like a bit of a sick, euphoric feeling. It's pretty dope. That's why I like training legs. I feel like when you train other body parts, you can't really get that same experience.
Don't be scared. Right now, I don't know if I'll ever arrive.
Get a video of that. That's what happens when you train legs as well.
How's it going?
Had better days, I'm not gonna lie.
The truth you're having down. But if I tell you now, the sun dies out. 'Cause I can only give you my heart. When the darkest clouds begin to part.
you say is the worst bit of the workout, or the best bit?
I mean, after the first like quad set, I thought I had it in the bag, and then as soon as I hit the pendulum, my lower back just fried up. So
See, I struggle more with the 4 exercises back to back. That fucks me over more than the pendulum squat felt worse. But when I'm like in the zone, I find it easier to like switch on.
I don't know whether it's because my quads were already fried after that, but then my back was just like taking over the movement.
See, when you've already done a lot of volume, time and attention is brutal, absolutely brutal. I'm using a lot of time and attention towards the end of my workouts now with hardly any weight, and it's just absolute killer. You don't need a lot of weight.
Your joints feel much better for it. My knees and my back hurts.
And it's a different. It's like a deep burn, but it's just like it feels like almost like your legs are throbbing rather than burning. So,
what would be one tip to get massive legs and calves that you've got, Rob? What's the secret? Everyone wants to know the secret.
Well, the number one secret to working out these days is leave your fucking phone in the locker or in the car. That's my number one tip. Number two is just be consistent with your training, your nutrition, supplementation. That's the problem. People are just not consistent. You know, you're consistent with everything. You're giving your body no choice but to keep on getting better. So, but legs, volume. You've got to hit them with a lot of volume. Using heavy weight, low reps, the legs do not grow. You'll get stronger, but they ain't going to volumise. Your legs aren't going to grow. You've got to hit them with a lot of reps, a lot of volume, fast pace, just like we did today. That's how the legs grow.
We'll post the whole workout in the summary below so you guys can give it a try. Let us know what you think. We'll film another session and we'll get Mike to take his tampon out so he can finish next time. And we'll catch up with you soon. Alright, so leg session done. First time for a Rob raping of quads to Mike. How was that?
You know what? I thought if I wore camo, like if I mixed a lot of camos, then I wouldn't be seen. But that didn't happen. It basically fucked me. Like I very rarely, I think I've only had that once or twice where I felt completely fucking gone, and yeah, a little bit embarrassed, but nevertheless it will only make me stronger. It will only make me want to come back and train a little bit harder next time. But it was a really good session nevertheless. Tried my best, made it through the majority of it, but when you're training with guys like Charlie and obviously being pushed by someone like Rob, you're going to get broken at some stage.
The irony is though, because I'm fucking competitive, like I was worried Mike was going to smoke me after the first giant set, because he was normally he's the king of volume in reps. I was like, fuck, I'm going to get done here. And then Rob's like, oh, I'm going to increase the Smith squat for Mike. And I was like, fuck that, if he's increasing it for him, I'm doing it as well. And he was like, and then he was like, oh, like do 10 reps. I was like, fuck this, I'm going to do 12.
That's
like,
when I think I was gone. When you did 12, and then he was like, right, you got to do 12. After that 12, I was like, yeah, this is fucking me done now. And then coming off of that fucking quad set, my quads were already fucking blown up. So
the moral of that story is though, like, if you, I'm on a mission to try and improve myself, make the best I can be. So like you can see from that session how me training with Rob is like making me push myself to get an extra 10-20% every single session, and I learn a load every time. And then like having someone like Mike train with me as well makes me level up even more, because I'm like, fuck that, I'm gonna show him that like I can do more than him, that I'm not having this. And then like the same thing with Rob the other day was like, oh, we're doing V squat, like he was like, oh, do you think 4 plates is heavy? I was like, yeah, it's pretty heavy. He was like, oh, my 50-year-old client did 6 plates, and I was like, fuck this shit, let's put 6 on. And
the thing is as well, I think you have to at some stage go to the point of complete fucking failure and push yourself to somewhere where you've never fucking been before, because inevitably that will trigger a response and your body will remember that, and then next time you go in, it might not be fucking next week, it might not be 2 weeks later, but eventually your body will adapt to it, and eventually you'll be able to reach that level another time and then go after it again. So when people say that they struggle with workouts and they don't feel it's hard enough, like if you watch that session back, like just bear in mind that none of that's bullshit. Like that's majority of those are complete fucking like failure fucking sets. So yeah, if you're struggling with progression, take a look at your training intensity and try your hardest to either reach a certain intensity, and if you can't reach it by yourself, hire someone
Just
who's
put you for one
advanced,
session.
or train with someone who's further advanced than you for sure.
And also one thing I always think you can always tell when someone's actually training hard is when they end their set. If they end their set and the reps are getting super slow and they're literally grinding it out, the chances are they're training hard. If you're literally like banging out reps and you just stop, you're not training hard. Like you've got more in the tank. So my advice for anyone today is push yourself as hard as you can, make the most of every single session. I think you'd probably reiterate that after that.
Definitely 100%.
That's the key to success. So push yourself. You achieve what you put up. You basically, your results are all on you. So put the work in, get the results. Let us know what you guys think of the video. If you want to see more stuff like this, we're going to document shitloads more content and try and put more out there for you guys to see. So if you haven't already, like the video and drop us a message if you have any questions. Peace.